Alright, so it's been a few weeks of moving everything back and forth, unloading, loading, driving. Um, so this is just an update video for parts that came in, progress on stuff. Um, kind of just been a while since we've done a video, so mostly just to update everybody where everything's at and what our plans are. So enjoy. Garrett couldn't wait to tear into this truck. He's got more motivation than me. He's taking it apart, changing the lights, learning how the trim pieces go on.
There's a thing behind here.
Yeah.
I already have the top off.
He's already gotten this side. New rear marker, new stoplight, old stop, old marker, old seals, got brand new seals. I'm gonna get a kit to rework this. See how it's got like a dent in it at the bottom. I'm gonna get a kit to rework it so you can't tell. Re-straighten it and all that stuff. It doesn't look like it's the body. It's just the aluminum. It's been bent over time. I'm gonna replace this rear bumper. Probably just gonna get an original chrome replacement bumper. This one's really solid, but I just don't think I like it.
That one. It's already trying to come out. Yeah, those seals are pretty gone.
These housings are in real good shape though.
Still
While we're in there, need to be able to,
change the bulb.
yeah, be nice, wouldn't it?
See, that's a good bulb.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, you broke it.
Where's that flathead at?
Right there.
That's what I did to get the other one. Just get corner to pop out.
Crazy how good those buckets are. For being a truck that's a 1970. It's got less rust than my S10. cleaning it up. Well, today's Christmas. Alright, not really. It's car Christmas. Christmas in, well, feels like July because, you know, Southwest Florida, it's 80 degrees. It's October. It's almost the end of October. Not sure on the date, but it's Monday. And the C10 bedsides are here. I went ahead and went with the stepped bedsides where it's a two-piece. Just because we're doing this in the garage. Shipping it truck freight either way. It came on a truck. Truck just left. But I like the two-piece. Some people are probably going to be like, oh, it's not original style, but it's a whole lot simpler to lay this thing in when you're just one person and doing it by yourself in a garage. So, and this being an 8-foot bed, it can get quite heavy doing all this by yourself. This is the key parts, 8-foot front and back bed sections. Great thing on these C10s. Everything bolts up. So we're going to get started unbolting the bed, and we will get started getting ready for the new bed. For the first part of this build, I'm keeping the outside of the OEM stuff, OEM metal. So I'm replacing the floors just because the bed floors are really bad and I want to be able to use this truck. So bed floors are getting replaced, inner front fenders were bad, battery box was bad. All that's getting replaced. New carpet, new seat covers. All the interior paneling will be painted and redone. The window regulators, window handles, all that stuff is going to be new. Basically the whole interior of the truck will be new, but new original style. I'm not doing any custom stuff on this part of the build. Custom stuff will be on a different stage of the build once I decide whether I'm going to paint it or somebody can offer me enough money to make me want to get rid of it at the turkey rod run. So we'll see what happens. But most likely it's not going anywhere for any time soon because I really like it. So they'd have to offer me a lot of money. So we'll get all this done. We're trying to get all this done by the end of October or the end of November. So we're basically going to be doing bed floors, inner fenders, getting the engine running, carpet, seat covers, complete rewire, dash, make sure all the gauges work, headlights, taillights, turn signals, address braking, new tires, stock wheels, and it's October. I want to say it's October 27th. I might be wrong. It might be the 26th. But so we've got less than a month till Turkey Rod Run. We're going to do all this and have it done. Stay tuned. Garrett got more parts for the C10. He couldn't just wait to get them open.
Oh. That ain't parts. That's a body.
What is it?
C10 body.
Pro line C10 for a Stampede. Cool. I got to build a body for my RC cars, babe.
Uh-oh, this one has nails.
Yeah, you got to pull that one apart.
Pop the end. Maybe. If it wants to.
Nubby.
Oh. More trim pieces.
This is door trim.
Oh yeah, that's that floor trim.
Yeah, we don't have that. That's what covers the carpet on the doors.
And that's what's
So that's what this is too.
channel.
Put that back in there so it don't get bent. Yeah, we didn't have those pieces. They were missing. But we have to have them with the new carpet. And here's that.
The same?
Yeah, same thing. This is a big box, all kinds of stuff. Windshield says it should be shipping too.
They make their tape unrippable?
Poke it with your... Just stabbed me.
Jesus.
Got some shocks. Little cheapies to replace the originals. Maybe a little bit better than the original, but something on it that's not original, that's 50 years old. Maybe it'll ride nice.
Damn.
Isn't it pretty?
Look like mine.
And they're not rusty.
Yeah.
What's this other box?
This one. Oh. Got broken.
I hope not.
You couldn't.
Cut right through it, didn't you?
No.
Chopped it up. If we ever needed to ship anything, we got lots of boxes.
Definitely a lot.
Oh, don't open.
Huh?
Yeah, don't open that.
Oh.
That's that hinge kit that I got duplicates of.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't need that.
He's watching you, babe.
Okay.
Astro's watching you.
Put this over there.
Over here?
Yeah. And then go ahead and bring that Classic Industries one over because we never did anything on that.
This one. What's wrong with that there?
I put it in there.
Back cap trim. And then pieces.
Yeah, these clips go on those little studs.
There's another one.
Did you lose the tab?
No, there's a. It's,
This is the body line trim on the back of the cab. We don't actually have this piece. Okay, that's more of the clips. And that's the middle clip. And that's the original middle clip. That's all we had
and then we have
for
the
this
original
piece.
one. That's the
To
only-
connect the two pieces, but we didn't have the two pieces or any of the clips. This piece of trim, surprisingly, was the most expensive piece of trim for the whole truck. It was 69 bucks for this little divider trim. But with the stud sticking out, it just looks awful without it.
Back tail light.
New back tail light bezel.
And then another.
Other side. Because ours were all dented and nasty.
There's our
Tailgate handle.
in there.
So I'll help somebody out.
Seal.
This tailgate handle kit we got at Classic Industries was the same kit parts that I got at Jegs. And this ain't no fault of Jegs, it's just the way aftermarket stuff goes. But Jegs kit has the same rods just like this, same locked pieces, both of them,
And there's a plate.
same rods, and this kit
There's another.
from Classic Industries was 49 bucks. The same parts from Jegs for the tailgate hitch was 79 bucks. So $30 cheaper to get it from Classic Industries. So if you want tailgate handle parts, that's the way to go. Where's the other latch? Right there.
Right there.
Heard it when
Couldn't reach it.
heard it when it hit the ground.
Oh, then we got.
That's the clippies for the tailgate rod.
This is our.
All right, another parts a day for the truck. Pretty good. Working on the truck. Got the front vent window out. Gonna put new rubbers in that. I got a new rubber for the window. I got new window regulators. I'm gonna try to clean up this original glass. If I can. I need an extra hand. Okay, it's all in the right spot. Just needs to pop loose. See that little notch? That's where this comes out of the track. This track's in bad shape, so I'll have to get a new one. But get this thing apart. I'm gonna get this other inner regulator out. I'm not doing anything with the locking mechanism. All that stuff worked perfect. Just getting it apart so I can get all the new rubber in. All right, door's complete. Got it all apart. Garrett's like, man, that door looks a lot different with one piece of glass in it. Or no vent window. It really does open up the door and make it look a lot different. They do make a single window kit. I don't think I'm going that way. But as you can see, broken door rubber, vent rubber is all bad, so it's got new rubber coming. This window regulator is good so far as the crank part of it works, but the roller's broken, the mount's broken, so these things were shot. They've done their 50 years of duty, and it's time to give them a retirement party. This channel's perfect, just needs cleaned up. We'll knock all the rust off, Got some original paint on it, but it's still in good shape. That's the window regulator back channel. And then there's the rest of the door rubber. And then here's the vent window on the driver's side. As you can see, it's old. The door window still opens. Vent window works, but obviously we've got some serious cracking. This thing needs to be replaced. And I heard these things are an absolute pain in the butthole. So we'll get to dick around with that. Window, bottom channel's rotted. Glass is good. That glass is actually in really good shape. But the previous owner did give us glass with the truck. And this glass just so happens to have painted and good bottoms. So when we do the new regulators and new doors and new seals, this thing will open and close. The windows will open and close like factory. So we won't have any issues. Pretty gravy. Won't be much of an issue at all. So I'm going to continue tearing this apart. I got to get the bed off of this thing so we could do the new bed floors, which means I got to organize and get rid of all this. These are getting new tires put on them, and they're going back on the truck. These original Chevrolet center hubs, these right here, I found them used for $350. And they come with the truck with the original wheels, so we're going to put those back on. These American Racing aluminum wheels actually aren't that bad of a wheel. They just don't look right on a 70 model truck to me. They look like an 80s model wheel. So they'll come off. What's crazy is every one of these wheels have the American Racing center cap is still on. Usually you'll end up losing that kind of stuff, but it's all on there. So we'll change these wheels and tires. I don't know what I'm going to do with these wheels. Maybe if somebody makes me a good offer, I'll sell them, but if not, I'll completely go through them and clean them and polish them and throw them in a corner somewhere. But we're getting her apart. Most of the stuff's coming off. I got to get this inner fender out. We still got to do that. I'm going to put the carburetor together here probably today or tomorrow. See if we can't get this thing to spark. Tank's got fuel in it. It's old, so we'll probably end up siphoning it and getting fresh fuel, but we got new inner fenders. This one's not bad, but we got new inner fenders coming. And that's going to be pretty much the start of stage one. We're just trying to get it ready to take it to a turkey rod run. See if we can make it up there and back. I think we can. These things are pretty reliable, so that's it. Door removal. Door one is apart, ready for new parts. Just waiting on them. Got the new handles. I need to get a new mirror. The thing that sucks about this is there's a hole here, 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 hole here, hole here, hole here, hole here. Somebody's fucking hole happy. So I got a lot of metal I got to weld shut and clean and re-smooth, but that's down the road. For right now, it's not getting changed. I think I might put the windows that go right here, 3-bolt side mirrors instead of the big old truck mirrors, because I don't like the big old truck mirrors. They kind of look ugly. All right, stay tuned. All right, this is the OE mirror. This is how it was screwed on. It just doesn't look good. It's not a good look. I mean, yeah, it's old and rusted, so it matches. It just, the mirror actually sits sideways. See, this is level. And the mirror's cockeyed. It shouldn't even sit flat like it should, like this. So, those are going away. Garrett's going to town. Spray painting this original seat with rust converter. We sanded it down by hand got rid of most of the loose shit. Now he's blasting it with some rust converter, making sure this thing can't rust anymore. This stuff actually works really decent for being in a spray can. This isn't like the good 2-part stuff like you can get at Eastwood, but Rust-Oleum did a good job on this stuff. I've used it before and I haven't seen any rust pop up. This stuff's actually sandable. You can repaint it at a later date if you wanted. We're going to repaint this before we cover it, obviously. But it'll do a good job for us. Try not to spray the rubber part of the seat.
That's why I'm trying to dodge it.
But you can spray, you can move that up or down to spray the actual seat base. Like here, pull your handle. You pulling?
Yeah. You gotta.
All right, let go. Now you can spray behind it. But it already looks a million times better. This stuff dries like a flat black. And then he's going to get, like, see how he's spraying this angle this way. So he's getting up under this lip, and then he'll turn around. See how that's all exposed rust? He'll come this way and spray it, and that'll get rid of all the rust on the rail. All that stuff gets covered up by the seat, but it still don't want it there. We're going to spray the springs. We're going to spray the cord, the mechanism, and then we'll turn around and lithium it. White lithium grease will stay better than WD-40. So we'll get some white lithium grease on there. That way the seat slider works good. Go ahead and paint this all up. And he's going to town, so he'll have this thing painted and ready to recover probably pretty quick. Only thing we're waiting on is I got to get my welder down here. This all 50-year-old seat. It's got one broken spring, and I just got to re-weld that together, and then this whole seat's perfect. No other broken springs, nothing else out of the ordinary. Good old 50-year-old stuff that holds up. That's why they don't build vehicles like this anymore, because then you wouldn't be buying a vehicle every year. Now they want you to buy a new car every 5 years and waste 50 or 60 grand on it just to have to turn around and get rid of it. It's an endless game they like to play with people. That's why all of our cars are 2000s and older, because at least they hold up for more than 10 years.
Plus, if something breaks, it's cheap, so.
That too. Real inexpensive to work on. I've pretty much gotten all new rubbers for this truck. The bed floors, new windshield rubber, door window rubbers, all the trim panels, pieces and parts. And like I've not even spent $2,000 on this truck in parts. And it'll make it look a million times better than it did. So.
The most expensive one was the bed panel.
The bed floor was the most expensive, and it wasn't even that most expensive. What made the bed floor the most expensive was the shipping.
Yeah.
Got to pay truck freight on 2 items. So that part kind of sucked. But it wasn't really that much money to get a new bed. Take your time and try to hit the springs, Garrett. Try to hit down inside here, up and top. You know, every single thing you can possibly see is what you want to spray. So
Still have a lot of it.
good.
I'm just trying to coat it so it won't rust.
That's all that's for. It ain't a base paint. It's just to convert rust. Blocks it from oxygen and stops it from rusting. If it can't get to oxygen, it can't rust, because oxygen is what makes rust. And being in Florida and humid, oxygen and humidity makes it worse.
Stupid oxygen.
But it ain't as bad as sand or salt.
Nope.
This thing's got far less salt rust than my S10. Salt kills shit. Alrighty. So we got the seat cover, or the seat upholstery came in. We just got it sitting in here, but have to get it positioned and then cut the holes out for the throttle pedal. You gotta cut the holes out around the seat belts.
Look how good it matches the door.
Yeah, matches the door panels perfect. I thought in the pictures it looked like it was going to be light, and the seat covers were darker. But if you actually look, it's going to match perfect. So, awesome. Alright, so we're just tinkering around today. Showing Garrett a little tip a lot of people with gearbox style steering don't know. Go in there and turn the steering gear. See that tightness? You can hear the gearbox turning. Do it again. But the tires don't. So there's a rag joint at the bottom of this joint that goes bad, obviously. But there's a second thing you can do on these trucks. And that's just take this nut, and hopefully this won't hurt too bad. So you just loosen this nut. It's a 5/8. And then you take that little, try to zoom in a little bit. So you see that slot head? Right now that's stuck. So what I'm gonna do is spray some penetrating oil on it. And then that needs to turn free of the nut. So basically it's like adjusting a Holly float. So if you turn it tight, clockwise down into it, tightens the steering box up. If the steering box is old, then very many times that adjustment just needs readjusted. And everyone's so quick to replace the rag joint. So we'll let that penetrate. But so probably about half a turn to a full turn. Tighten it up pretty dramatic, and then we can recheck the arm with the steering. This is on a 70 Chevy C10 that's been sitting, so.
Call and tell me what you love about
Go ahead. Aren't you going to start it?
I'm back here.
Oh, is your keys back there?
No.
Oh, kill switch.
Yeah.
You ain't seen that thing in a minute. Did it in park?
Yeah. Isn't two back?
You go all the way forward. Huh? I tried to get in it and you had it all the way forward. You had some park.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Can you guys give us a light, please?
While we're in here doing this video, I can show you some of the other items that we got. New carpets. I got window tint coming. Got the patch panel. This is for that right front fender. And this is a cut right above the body line. Got a plasma cutter coming to do that cut. Got some rubber seals. Got screw kits for different items. Got brand new rear, these faded rear red markers. Got brand new red markers. As you can tell, it looks a million times better. Original design. Like I said, this go around we're just doing this thing all original. Then next go around we'll get a little bit more crazy. And we might do some suspension. Might bag it. Got the new and all these installs I'm going to break them down and do separate videos for. That's the new upholstery. So it's a nice blue, matches this original dark blue. Tons and tons of money we spent on this. I got this cool Brothers aluminum radio mount bezel. So where they cut the original radio, it's got this jagged edge. It looks like crap, and it's exposed when you put a radio in. That rounded edge won't be there anymore. This plate will get screwed in so you guys can see it. It fills in that factory hole just like that, and it'll look real nice. Matches the aluminum on the side panels. Got a new gauge set coming for it. Oil pressure, water. Got the tachometer coming to match. Some awesome decals. Keep the long beds long. As you guys know me, you know I like long beds because my S10 was my first vehicle, and it is also a long bed. And I fell in love with long beds. I like long bed trucks. Don't see any reason to fix something nice. C10 Nation decal. And we got, I don't know about this. This thing says it's a window seal, vent window seal set. And when you tell me a set, My brain automatically is going to assume that's both sides. But to me, I think this is only one side. So I might have to order another one of those. Okay, got another new gas tank filler door. See, the gas tank on this thing, I don't know, it's smaller than this one. And it doesn't line up very good, so I'm going to try to fix the alignment. And this is the original Parts Group version, not the Jegs version. And I'm just hoping that I can tighten up that gap. I don't like that big open exposed spot. I want that thing to seal. So, ordered a different style just to see what I could come up with on that. And it takes care of that box. And then I've got new front side markers with new gaskets and new housings. These are complete. That'll get rid of the wore out original front sides. And as you can tell, Garrett's already put in the new reverse light and new stop light. And we also got brand new bezels and mounts. We've got a handle kit to make the tailgate work like it should. New trim piece for the top and the handle. Got that stuff. I got some side windows over there to replace the bad moldings on the originals. As you can see, the originals are a little rusted. And those doors over there are coated white at the bottom. So we're going to tint those and then install them. Got this cool C10 truck, RC car body. That's going to be a separate video. But we're going to do some cool shit with that. See what else we got. More seals. Oh, chrome door handle. We got new door handles, new door window cranks. That's the window cranks. Got the hog ring pliers, hog ring kit for the upholstery. Carburetor's cleaned, so we're gonna rebuild that. See, we got this. This is the chrome door seal plate. Goes along the door. Completes the look with new carpet. Gotta have that. Got one for the other side. For two. This is the cab molding that goes around the body line where the paint separates. This thing's actually pretty expensive. But that is the molding that goes around the paint line on the back of the cab. That back window is going to get scraped, cleaned, and tinted as well. Okay, this is a tailgate handle kit. Chevy tailgate handle kit. So this is the handle, new pull rods, new latches, new hardware for the handle, and new liftgate supports to hold the tailgate up. So, pretty cool little kit. And this truck needed it because the tailgate's in bad shape. We got new wiper blades, thanks to AutoZone. Or Walmart. Cleaning supplies. We got new window regulators for both sides. Oh, I double ordered the side markers. Let's see. Headlight kit for adjusting the headlights. And new springs. More seals. That's the trim panels. License plate bracket, chrome seal for the handle, the latches, the rods, new shocks, new door handle pulls because the springs were broke on the old ones. So we got those. New rods for the tailgate. all that shit. Things gonna look pretty good, guys. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be old and original paint and original patina, but all the creature comforts are gonna be there. Door windows are gonna roll up like glass, got all new rubbers coming in. The vent windows are gonna be all new rubbers. With door windows, all new rubbers, new regulators, new door pulls. So it's gonna feel like a brand new truck. It's just gonna look like an original 50-year-old truck for a while. And I'm okay with that. I think it'll be cool. So we got a little bit of rust converter we're going to do on the floor. Floor isn't bad. It's got a few patches already done. For the most part, it's pretty rust free. But I don't want it to get any worse. So we're going to actually scrub this down with a wire brush. And then take those gauges loose. Scrub this down and fix it. And then we'll put the new, paint the floor black. We got a new rocker for over there. We're going to put that in. And we got new door seals coming for right here. All the way around. It's going to be a new door seal. Those are coming. Got all the window seals are new. What else did we get? Oh, I'm going to take all this original caulking and knock it loose. And we're going to grind it, sand it with bristles. Paint it with rust converter, and then reseal it with white sealant for this application. So no chance of the roof getting any worse than it already is. This was a non-tack truck, but Garrett already did the overflow bottle. I got a new regulator coming for the alternator, but it should be fine. Radiator probably needs to be replaced. I've seen some corner corrosion. That's usually a sign of a leak, so most likely we'll replace that. Got some little odds and end wiring to do. It's all original wiring. The new battery tray is going to go in. That cab corner, we got brand new one of those already. We got another inner fender coming, so both inner fenders are going to be new. We're going to paint the frame, coat the frame, do everything we can to keep the frame nice. And then that hide some of that original wiring. We're going to relume everything, make it look right, get rid of all the wire ties, and put it back to how it should have looked in the first place. All the rubber, all the seals, those all get replaced with fresh new stuff. But keep watching, because this ain't going to be the only transformation. The only way I'm getting rid of this truck is somebody's going to make me a offer I can't refuse, because I've always wanted one, and even if I sold it, I'd probably just end up getting another one. But I kind of really like this one. I like the character, I like the patina, I love that it's a long bed, I like the paint job. It's not much I would want to change other than lower it and enjoy it. So alright, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Well, I got all my stuff. Got my sprayer downstairs. Concentrated window tint application fluid. I haven't read up on it yet to see what kind of water I need. But I got squeegees, guide, scrapers, knife, two kinds of 3M ceramic window tint. I'm gonna start learning how to window tint on the Blazer or on the C10. That's gonna be the first thing I've ever tinted windows on, and I'm gonna teach myself how to do it. So stay tuned and you'll get to see it. Still more unboxing. Got this little thing to go. Got window tint tools, camshaft, Cricut machine stuff. New car, new t-shirt. Now let's see what's in this box. This mine? Oh, it is. New door locks with fancy round keys. Nice. And seals. That's for the C10 because it doesn't have keys. So we got new door locks.
Nice.
Going to be able to bend some beads and some paneling and beads on intercooler pipes. So if you guys need any of that kind of stuff done, let me know. 18-inch opening on this slot. This does clamp into a vise. And it's got mandrels of all types. Got a nice bead one right here. Fat bead. It's gonna be pretty cool. Trying to figure out what this thing is. Doesn't say Jake on it. But I think it's from Jake's. Oops. How much is this? This is that bed lift kit to lift the bed with the engine hoist.
That would help.
Yeah. So no more, we don't have to struggle to lift the bed, we can just use this. It attaches and makes a 4-post lift and it goes around the bed of the truck. We need that for the C10 to lift that 8-foot bed.